Well, ladies and gentlemen, interesting. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Looks like we're getting a certain X-Man. It's not going to be Wolverine, though. This has really shocked me a little bit, actually, to be honest. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised Marvel's got the balls to do it. Now, I know I'm not one of these people that goes, they should never do it, right? That's not my thoughts. I think fill your boots, do it. Right? We've still got the original. We're talking about Wolverine and Hugh Jackman. We've still got the original. We've still got Hubert Jackman. We've still got him. Right? Those films exist. Some of them were garbage, some of them were good. But I'm just surprised that they've got the balls to do it, because they didn't seem that keen on ever really doing it. And I'm also surprised, but also not, and I'll get to my thoughts in a second. I'm also surprised that that's the route that they're going down when they've already got Patrick Stewart. But wait, the reason why I think that, you know, they are actually going to include a Wolverine cameo without Hubert Jackman is because of Patrick Stewart returning. Why? Because it throws up too many questions, doesn't it? People will always go, well, where's Hugh Jackman? Where's Wolverine? We can bring him in now, right? So I guess Marvel, if this is true, if this is indeed true, are cutting that off quickly before it even comes to fruition. That's my thoughts. Anyway, but let's take a look at this, ladies and gents. Let's dive into this. So, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, rumoured to include an iconic X-Men character with a new actor. So, like I said, it's kind of one of those things that you just look at and you go, instantly you go, what? But then with a little bit of nuance behind the discussion. I'm not saying I'm, the most nuanced individual, but I think I presented both sides of the argument quite nicely there. That, bringing Patrick Stewart into the fray will inevitably lead to those kind of questions of like, well, where is he then? Why can't we have Hugh Jackman back? Why can't we have this? Why can't we have that? And I also think as well, it goes a step further to showing that it is completely a new universe, i.e. you can have Patrick Stewart's Professor X, Charles Xavier. You can have rumoured Tom Cruise Iron Man, right? Like there's all these kind of things, and it's just smashing it together with this brand new variant. And I think that very clear, definitive cut down there really, really shows it to people, personally. So let's take a look, right? So it's become apparent that part of the fun with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is going to be all the crazy cameos we get courtesy of Stephen Strange's trip through countless realities. Yep, like we've had loads confirmed. The latest trailer for the movie seemingly confirms plans for Sir Patrick Stewart to reprise the role of Professor X, but he might not be the only member of the X-Men to make their MCU debut in the sequel. According to the Illuminardies, Joseph Deckelmeyer, it's an interesting name, we're going to see Wolverine in the movie, minus Hugh Jackman. Unfortunately, he doesn't go on to reveal any further details about who's been cast. Now, I think it's important to note, in terms of like the Illuminati and their sort of legitimacy on these kind of things, they have been right on some things in the past. They don't have a 100% track record. Like that's really important to say. And I'm not saying they're wrong on this, but let's just assess it, right? More recently, I think that they were pretty much bang on with respect to all of their rumours with respect to Prey. If I remember rightly, I'm pretty certain it was Prey. It was either going to be Prey or it was the Alien show. I need to double check that because I spoke to my own sources as well as the individuals of AVP Galaxy, and they were like, "Yep, strangely, completely right." Not to say that no one can be right, but it's just one of those things you go, "Okay, yeah, we'll look at these people with a bit more legitimacy now." So here we go. This it literally, it comes in the form of just this little tweet here. We will see Wolverine in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, but it definitely won't be Hubert Jackman. Interesting. Unless the Doctor Strange sequel is going to rewrite reality and bring mutants into the MCU, it's a little too odd that we're seemingly getting a random Wolverine variant in the movie. It's also hard to imagine who could play Logan. Now, this article states Russell Crowe and Dougray Scott came close to landing the role prior to Hugh Jackman, but the latter isn't exactly a huge Hollywood star. He's not. He's been most recently in Batwoman. Ugh. And Crow. Russell Crowe is going to be in Thor Love and Thunder. So, Marvel Studios, they're saying, will take the opportunity to introduce their Wolverine or put an A-lister in the blue and yellow suit for fun. No one said the variants we meet will all be familiar to us, of course, so we'll wait to see what happens. Another unexpected character rumoured to appear in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is Mr. Fantastic. So Marvel Studios might be looking to make good use of all the characters once owned by 20th Century Fox in Sam Raimi's ambitious multiverse adventure. Now, like I said, you know, I mean, this is just the tweet. That's the aforementioned tweet, or the offending tweet, as it were. They state here, you know, unless it's going to rewrite reality and bring mutants into the MCU, you know, it's odd, etc., etc. I mean, this is how they're going to be bringing mutants into the MCU. It doesn't make any sense why we wouldn't have mutants before now. It just doesn't make any sense at all. There are multiple reasons why you would be including Wolverine, as well as Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart, of course, part of the Illuminati in the MCU, or at least Marvel universe anyway, now spilling over into the MCU. And of course, Mr. Fantastic there as well. Having Mr. Fantastic and Charles Xavier works. It makes perfect sense why you would have those two individuals, because they are part of the Illuminati. Bringing not Hugh Jackman, but bringing Wolverine into it, I think is just Marvel's way of cutting through the bullshit and saying, don't at us, basically. You know, don't at us. Don't, calm down. We're not having Wolverine. You know, we're not having Hugh Jackman. We've already got a Wolverine character. This is a version. But again, that's not to say that we can't have a variant, which is Hugh Jackman if they can work out a deal. That's the lowdown. What do you guys think, though? What do you guys think? Do you think this is good news, bad news? Would you like Hugh Jackman to appear or not? I mean, look, inevitably there's going to be so many people going, yeah, Hugh Jackman or no. No one. People think that he is the character now, despite, of course, everyone hating the fact that he was cast when it came out, similar to Heath Ledger and the Joker. But hand on over to you. What do you think? Would you like him to be in it or not? Let me know down below in the comment section. I think it's an interesting discussion piece. And I think as well, like I said, I can clearly see the reasons why they're going to do it. Just as a hand wave gesture away, Hugh Jackman's not in it. That's my thinking. But let me know what you think. Drop them down below. If you're new here, please do hit subscribe. Ladies and gents, I've been away. Content's not been as regular. I do apologise. I've just moved house. This is obviously the new office. I don't have internet at the moment. I'm doing everything from my phone. It's really garbage. It's not quick. These videos take like 2 hours to upload. It's pretty shit. But never mind. Leave your thoughts down below. Give the video a like and please do share it. Cheers, guys. Take care.